Ask the Expert, brought to you by Auger Hollingsworth.
Welcome back. It is time now to Ask the Expert. Brenda Hollingsworth is here from Auger Hollingsworth, and we're going to be talking about personal injury. There's an information on the screen. If you've got a question for Brenda Hollingsworth, give us a call. Send us an email, yourmorningottawa@ctv.ca. Once again, Brenda Hollingsworth is here from Auger Hollingsworth.
Hi.
And good to have you on the show. And we're going to get to your personal injury law questions. She's going to get those questions answered. And today, we're talking about things that can help you stay safe this winter, whether you are driving or walking to get yourself around. So you can email us your questions, yourmorningottawa@ctv.ca once again. And your phone, you can phone in as well, 613-789-6559, extension 2803. So Brenda, we do have some questions for you. We'll throw them out to you and then you can answer them. And if anybody calls in or writes in, we can answer, get those questions asked as well. So there are a number of things here. Wow. I mean, when you think about safety, how do you were talking about staying safe as a driver, as a pedestrian during the winter, because it can be a little bit hazardous, let's just say. It can be icy and snow. So how do we do that? Okay, well, you want to start with, what would you want to start with, driving or pedestrian?
Let's start with pedestrians, because this, I think, is an area of where there's real potential to make a difference. And these, by the way, make excellent Christmas gifts.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So if you are when pedestrian accidents that we see very often involve one of two things. Either it's dark or it's raining. Those are the two most common situations that have led to pedestrian accidents in Ottawa. So what do? You make yourself visible. It is the car's responsibility to see you, but that doesn't do you much good if you're on the ground.
Thank you.
Yes.
Exactly.
So what can you do? I love all of the lights that people are wearing at night. I see a lot of headlamps. I live looking at the canal, so I see people walking all the time. They have headlamps. They have illuminated wristbands. They have fluorescent strips. Get those. Get those, put them in somebody's stocking. They make a real difference. You have a dog, make sure that dog has a light on its leash, its collar. Oh, here are some of you see in the some of the pictures.
What you're talking
so
about
you can
there.
see the dog there has an illuminated leash, and that is spectacular. And so this is our safety gift guide, actually, from our Instagram. And so that leash is fantastic. Other things, when you're walking, some people will use a flashlight. Flashlights are great, except that they're most likely going to go down on the ground unless you're actively holding it up. So something that shows on your body
is better,
I think. That's what I mean, worst case scenario, use the light on your phone. But I love the body-worn lights. The other thing for pedestrians in rainy weather or snowy weather is clear umbrellas.
Why is that?
Because you can see the cars and you can make eye contact, with, especially little kids who have their umbrellas down over their shoulders. They do not see what's happening around them. It's like you're in a bubble. So get yourself a clear umbrella so you can see, they know you can still do the eye contact thing. Makes a huge difference.
It is so important, and I never thought about that clear umbrella.
Plus, they're cool.
Yeah, that's true. You got to be seen, and then you can see as well.
Ask the Expert, brought to you by Auger Hollingsworth.
All right, we are back with Ask the Expert and Auger Hollingsworth. If you want to get in touch with Brenda Hollingsworth at Auger Hollingsworth, give them a call, 613-233-4529. You can email them as well. You can see their information right there on our screen. All right, we've got more safety gift ideas that can help keep you and your loved ones safe this winter. We just talked about pedestrian safety and what you need to have on you to stay safe out there. Now, why don't we talk about motorists?
Yes, so there's a lot of things available to enhance the safety of your driving experience. One of the things that I really like are extensions for the side view mirror or the rear view mirror. These are really helpful if you have any kind of mobility challenge that makes it hard for you to do a full shoulder check. Those mirrors make a big difference. Often after our clients are back to driving after injuries, their occupational therapists will get them these extended mirrors because maybe their range of motion isn't what it used to be. So those are hugely helpful. They're not that expensive. They're available everywhere. Another thing that we're increasingly seeing is dash cams. I was not originally a huge fan of dash cams, mostly because I was afraid they would show my clients were at fault. But they've proven to be really, really helpful in terms of defending yourself after something goes wrong. The pictures are getting very clear. It also prevents fraud. You know, there are instances out there where people will back into you and try to say that it's a rear end accident. We didn't know about that 10 years ago. Now with dash cams, we're catching those.
Right.
And so, you know, that's something, it's fun if you're the kind of person who might like that. Just keep in mind that if you have an accident, whether it's your fault or the other guy's fault, you're gonna have to turn over that footage.
Yes.
Yeah, so
okay.
you can't keep it a secret. But those are some things. Defensive driving courses. You know, if you've got a young driver or somebody returning to driving, they may have taken the basic course, but a defensive driving course is something else. Very, very hands-on. You learn how to drive safely, avoid accidents. Lots of people take those after they have an accident and they're nervous.
Sure.
And we know from our clients that they really get a lot out of those courses. So defensive driving course would be another great gift.
Okay, they can learn a little bit more. Can we go back to dash cams?
Yeah.
And are they easy to purchase or find? Where do you find these?
Well, you can find them certainly anywhere online. I mean,
Okay.
in terms of what store, I'm not sure, but
Okay,
they are
sure.
available.
Do you need professional installation for something like that?
I'm the wrong person to ask
Okay,
that, but
okay.
I think a lot of them are plug and play.
Okay.
Like, you just got to make sure it's not obstructing your view.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to make sure that. Okay,
Yeah.
what else do we need as a motorist to stay safe?
Well, those are the main things. If you are somebody who struggles with a seatbelt, you don't find it comfortable, and
Yeah.
so you're inclined to take it off your shoulder. There are people, larger people, or people who have shoulder injuries. There are adjustments, attachments, pads. There are all kinds of things that can help you make sure that you have a seatbelt that you are going to wear.
Yes.
The only seatbelt that works is the one that's on.
The one that's on, that's the one that works here.
You know, those are anything that enhances your ability to sit comfortably, safely in the car.
Well, this has been a great edition of Ask the Expert because you've brought us some stocking stuffers,
Yeah,
some
that's
gift
the idea.
ideas, and it's to keep us safe. Whether you're a pedestrian or a motorist, there's a whole list of things that you need. And I do love that reflective gear that you can put on if you're going out. And, you know, we're not talking about going out at midnight even. It's like 4 o'clock it's dark.
4:30,
Yeah.
it's pitch black.
Yeah,
So, you know, on your way home from work, if you're going to the bus,
Yeah.
if you're walking, if you're cycling, if you're a winter cyclist,
Yeah.
bless you, but
Right.
wear reflective gear.
So you can be visible
Yeah.
and safe.
Yeah.
Brenda Hollingsworth from Auger Hollingsworth, thank you for coming on.
Thanks
really
for having
appreciate
me.
you. There's her information on the screen. You can reach them at 613-233-4529, and you can see their email information and their address as well.